There's never a wrong time. I feel like we get so caught up in our goals, or we get so caught up in, social media or that damn phone, that we take away from the beauty of our own life and of our own lives. But I'm here to tell you that there is no there is no behind. It's just where you are. And I realize that the decisions that I make will get me to where I want to be, in this current moment. Today I was gonna go to the just to leave the house, right? And I woke up and I was gonna lay back down in the bed, but I decided to get back up and do what has worked for me. Do what makes me feel good. But it's doing that thing that makes us feel good and choosing to either be better or evolve or repeat. I've repeated so many things. Bro, I have been sober in like 4 months, being completely honest with you. But that can change at any point in time. I just have to make that decision for myself. You know what I'm saying? I have to be the one who makes that change. There can't be, I don't know. I've been in a situation where, one day I'm done. I'm done with unloving myself. I'm done with all that shit. I'm going to love myself today. And you make that decision and you go to the gym. You make that decision and you just decide to give yourself the world. Because if you keep waiting to give yourself the world, if you keep waiting for things to love you, if you keep waiting for something to happen, if you keep waiting for a change, you might wait for the rest of your life. Change, evolution, creation requires some sort of action. I don't know what type of person you want to become. I don't know what type of person that you dream of becoming, but that person is right here. That person never leaves. And I think my future self, or my future self is proud of the things that I'm doing in the present moment, because it will get me towards my future self. I can't let the past hold me down. I can't let the past chain me down. I can't let what people say about me, determine who I'm going to be. Speed said, the world is meant for you. Because it truly is. Don't let anybody keep you in their bubble that they see in their own head. Don't let anybody keep you in their version of you that they see in your head. I'm not trying to, not to say that, other people have said that I am not going to be successful, or or they didn't see my vision, but I don't think they believed in it as much as I did, and that's going to be perfectly fine by me because I know what's right for me, and I know what's right, and I know what works for me. So whatever you do, whatever you aspire to be, whatever version of yourself you choose to be that version of yourself. And I do a lot. I believe in a lot of. I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Manifestation and all that stuff. But I believe that it's not possible without God, right? This version of myself, this world that I'm living in now, was not possible without God. So, whatever you're trying to achieve, remember that you need God or some higher power. But whatever you believe in, you need something that's out of your control to help guide you on this journey. And the second step would be to get clear on who I want it to be, who you want to be, who you aspire to be. And the third step, I feel like, is recognizing your bad habits, recognizing or not even just the bad things. What does the authentic version of you look like? What is the version of yourself who loves their reality each and every single day look like? What does that person do? How does he feel when things don't even go their way? How does he react, or she react? And you'll see that your world may start to shift depending on how severe the habits are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I haven't been sober in 4 months. I say 4 months because when was March? June, July. Wait, why am I? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. March, April, May, June. Yeah, 4 months. 4 months. And I think I just owe it to myself to just make the right decision. It's not right for you to say, I'm going to stop today. It's not right for you to say, I'm going to stop this now, because, the way that we use different things to go about this life is the way that we use them. Like, I can't be mad at the way that I do these things, but I have to gradually ease into this version of myself who no longer does it, who no longer relies on it. And I don't even think I rely on it that much. You know what I'm saying? But I even find myself justifying the actions that I'm doing, that I'm trying to change. And if the person that you want to become is, or if I'm talking to myself now, if the person that I want to become requires me to stop smoking, then why am I not taking action towards becoming that thing? It's here. It's in the moment now. It's in the actions that I do today that will make myself proud. And now I start building this streak, this momentum. Kind of like semen retention. If y'all know what that is, semen retention is just holding your gunk. The more you hold your gunk, the more confident you are in the things that you do. The more action you will take in your life, the more things you will do, instead of looking at that damn phone, looking at these women and stuff. But that's stuff that we all struggle with. We all struggle. But if you acknowledge where you are at, if you acknowledge your problems, if you acknowledge the habits, and if you acknowledge who you want to be, and get clear and set these goals and set boundaries with other people, and strive to be this person each and every single day, the things that you will start to attract are godly. Don't let anybody, or you don't have to contain yourself to how authentic you are, if that makes sense. Just be yourself. There's also going to be things that don't believe in the person that you're trying to become, or they have something to say about the things that you do. Listen, you're always going to be getting judged regardless of whatever you do. You're always going to be getting judged. I post motivational things online. I post motivation on the internet. I post things to try to help people get better, and motherfuckers still have something to say about that. You're always going to be getting judged. So remember that what you're doing it for. Remember who you are, and don't let anybody take away your true beauty. You're special, you're unique, and you're never too late to become the person that you need to become. Thank you all for listening. I really appreciate you, and you are loved. Have a great day.